Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So here's the Final Girl playmat set. It's not something that I think a lot of people want to see, but it comes in a nice little box like this. And you're going to 2 mats inside of it, which is what mine came in. And I've already taken them out, but you can just kind of see it's just an empty box inside. But it was kind of unique that it had some artwork assigned to it. I thought that was pretty cool. So we're just going to take a look at these 2 mats that come with it. And this is kind of what they're going to look like. This is going to be the location board, and the killer board will sit here. You have your powers. These have some nice stitching to them. They're very, very thick. You can see the double stitching on the side. You have a place for the locations if there's an overrun, place for all the cards, the terror deck, the victim pool that you're going to have up here. And it has the Final Girl logo on it. Very nice. Now, there isn't anything like this that comes with it. So you'll be using the boxes that will kind of sit right here, but you don't have a place for all the cards. So I did like this quite a bit, and I'm not really into buying these mats very often, to be honest. This one is a little bit more useful. The original comes with like a little board for this. I did like the way this feels. Places for your stars, your items in your backpack, all set up very nice here. Get a box for your dead, and then you'll put your cards up here. You can pick them up very nice, your Final Girl. There wasn't a lot of explanation about how to utilize this necessarily, but I gotta say, and the fact that it's they're kind of long. They do take up some space on the table, to be honest. And, you know, you might have a better solution for it, but I did like the ease of being able to pick up the cards off of this and the replacement. Here, if you want to play the harder one, it has a little mention here on here. So you can just start on the 5 time every time, which makes it a little bit harder. And you can use the outside of this dial for the extreme horror mode. So on the game board, there's a little thing that you flip over here. It's just kind of built into it. But I found these to be very nice. And this is one of the few games I'd probably buy a player mat for because there is no board. A lot of times I'm fine with just the board, but there really isn't. So this really organizes everything for me. Can you get away with not having it? Absolutely. But I do admit that I like this quite a bit. So for me, this is a keeper. This is one I'm actually glad I bought. A lot of these mats I'm not glad I bought. The storage isn't there. You know, I got the box I can put it back into. I wish they all had this kind of stuff where I can put it right back into a box, put it on the shelf with the game. Love that, absolutely. But this has been a win for me.